Move on to topic 2. So, Dan, you mentioned you had a topic about VR. What is your topic?
Yes, my topic about VR is the new VR Rift. There's a console battle. There's also a VR battle between PS4, Rift, and Steam's version, which I don't even remember the name of it because I don't
think it's Oculus. It's not Oculus.
Oculus is Rift.
No, Oculus is Rift.
Shit, what is the other
No,
What is the Steam one?
HTC?
That's the Vive?
Yes, that's what it is. The Vive.
I remember you
The
saying
new
that
Vive is expensive. It's $1,000.
God damn.
Oh my gosh.
I remember
It's
you
gotta
saying
be
you
good.
didn't like the controllers on the Vive.
Yeah, but then they changed them to the Rift's controllers, and the controllers for the Rift kind of changed to more of like the Vive's controllers. I'm like, what is going on with you guys?
Oh, we're just trading.
But yeah, I'm really excited about it because the new games that have been coming out for it are like follow your movements almost perfectly.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I was playing this game where you're like sword fighting, just a massive amount of PCs that come in. That game is violent and fun.
It's not
heck.
Guar, is it?
No, it's not Gorn.
Guar's a band.
Well, no,
It's not Gorn. Gorn's gotten pretty
Gorn.
intense too.
Gorn, that's what I was thinking.
No, it's different. I don't remember the name of it.
You've seen Gorn, haven't
I
you?
have? No.
It's basically like these big giant guys with tiny legs,
Okay.
and it's very gory, and you just like
You like rip them apart and stuff.
Huh.
it's like a
them
battle
as weapons.
arena with
Okay.
weapons.
Yeah, this one's like more like realistic though. Like the people look normal,
Ooh.
and when you clash with shields, it's clashing with a shield, clashing with a sword, and stuff like that to make the sounds. There's only a few glitches, but you're gonna have glitches with VR.
Yeah.
VR is like brand spanking new still.
Right. The one
And I want to see where Payday goes with it too.
The one I was showing you with the like the actual physics, and
Yeah, that's kind of what it is.
that's pretty cool.
That's kind of what it is. Like you can chop their heads off, their limbs off, stuff like that, and stab down into them.
Okay.
That game's good. So that's pretty much where they're going. They're going to like actual movement of your hands because now the new controller it goes up and around your hand. So any movement you make with your hand, the new controller has a sensor to sense your movements of your fingers. So that's gonna be interesting what they do with that. I wonder when they're gonna get leg stuff though.
Well, they prototyped those little conveyor belt things like a while ago.
Yeah, but that's not.
No.
That's not even close. Because if you're thinking about something like that, it's got to be like $5,000.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, absolutely.
That's like
Because they got sensors that go around your body.
yeah, that's
It
like the
senses your
movie
body movement.
gamer type stuff.
I mean,
Well,
then there's AR too, which is getting big, really big now. Actually, they're making actual headsets for it now to walk outside to do AR.
Oh, really?
And AR
Yeah.
really all it is just Pokemon Go, right?
Kind of like that, yeah. it's like changing your reality right in front of your face, but then you just take it right off and goes back to normal. So it's like the background would be your city. Then you're just putting stuff on it.
Yeah.
Basically Pokemon Go.
Yeah,
Augmented reality.
they're doing that a lot with like your cell phone, like with the
Yeah.
Walking Dead. The Walking Dead has one. Pokemon
Yeah.
Go, obviously.
I'm pretty excited to see what the headsets do though. I feel like the headsets are gonna start getting people hit by cars, but I mean they are getting hit by cars, so
Yeah, I'm glad that those stories kind of stopped.
Or just...
or they're just no one's talking about them
Yeah.
anymore because it happens so often.
Nah, it happened again.
Because the augmented reality, you can start having like stats for your day, like that your phone has, but they'll be right there in front of your face. If
So-
you have a phone call popping up, it'll pop up on your
Like
AR
Google
unit.
Glass?
So like the Google Glasses, yeah,
Exactly,
probably more affordable.
but not for years.
Not for years, but it's kind of crazy because the way that they're describing it and the way it's going, it reminds me of an anime I watched where they have these things on their necks, and basically what it does is puts you in that augmented reality.
I mean, Sword Art Online did it.
Yeah, that it's basically like that, but
They
it
made
actually
it more-
carries off of that, like how they put the headset on. They carry off of it where, like right now, if we're talking and I have that thing on my neck, I can just go into a game right now if I really wanted to. Like I don't have to be attached to anything, and I actually think the future of games, that's where it's gonna go.
I honestly want it to become like a neural thing, where
Yeah.
you pop into the game, you just put the headset on, you pop into the game, and you just lay down.
Yeah.
And you're like moving inside the game
Mhm.
within your head, basically.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather be like that because VR is dangerous. I've punched so many walls.
He has. He has.
It hurts.
It's funny, but
I need
I
to make
try
like
not
a
to
full
laugh.
guard, like so I can hit the wall and not break my hand.
it's funny when he almost accidentally steps on a cat. Cat
Still-
freaks out.
Still need a pretty decent PC. Actually, no, you don't. The minimum for it now is actually pretty affordable for a PC. For a Rift, at least. The Vive is a really expensive setup. I don't understand where they must be going super hard technology right now because it's $1,000 to purchase it, and then you need like what you needed the last time you had virtual reality.
Sensors.
You need no, not sensors. You don't need. I think both headsets are actually going without sensors right now. I might be wrong about the Vive. I didn't look into the Vive, but the Rift has 0 sensors now. They're all on the outside of the headset.
Interesting.
Which is really nice because that makes me feel like you're going to be able to see everything in your room, which makes it way better. But yeah, you still need for the Vive, you still need like a $2,000 computer to run it. But for the Rift, I was actually looking at the maximum the specs. It's like probably a $700 computer.
Okay.
So they're trying to make it really affordable. Well, kind of. Still,
Yeah.
the whole setup's still gonna be like $1,300.
But
But again, there's PS4.
Yeah.
Who could be doing the same thing. I don't know if they have a new headset coming out, do they?
I haven't heard anything yet. They're probably working on something, but
yeah, I mean, the PS4 one. I mean, it's not bad.
No.
It actually works just as good as yours, honestly. From when I played, because I played both. I played more for yours though than I have Dan's.
Gotcha.
I've spent more like actual game time with you than I have Dan. So
yeah, I think I've only tried the Rift out like very briefly at like Comic-Con or something, where like play this level. Okay, cool, and that seemed fine. I haven't used my PlayStation VR headset in quite a while, just because space. It has to be down here.
right. That's another thing with VR. Like the space is the limiting factor, and it's like, yes, VR is like the new thing, and it's going to probably be literally the future. But it's like, what are you gonna actually really need to play it? And
You
actually
need
enjoy
like a
it?
legit living room to play it in.
Yeah.
You're just
Right.
gonna have to have a area to set up for
Yeah,
it.
like you mentioned that neural thing. I don't think that's gonna be for
That's not
ages.
Yeah, we're probably gonna be
So-
like 80, maybe 90 when that comes
when
out.
that comes out, I'm still gonna
If-
play it from 90.
Oh heck yeah, me too.
But yeah, like I know Achievement Hunter, when they do their VR stuff, they have literally the big room or whatever, and somebody's always watching. Like when we do it on stream, like I always invite somebody else over because obviously they gotta read the chat, but also just to be like, no, I'm not smacking something like a wall or whatever it is. But they always got somebody there like, oh, well, okay, you're getting close to the edge or whatever it is.
Or to remind you, it's just a game. They're not really trying to hurt you.
Yeah.
It
Shut
looks
up,
pretty.
Resident
It's
7.
getting pretty real.
Yeah.
I mean, when they did Skyrim, that was gorgeous.
Oh yeah.
it was.
Oh my god, it was beautiful. It crashed all the time, but it was beautiful.
The one thing that I knew that I struggled with the most was playing that Spider-Man and that Batman with
Yeah.
Vertigo.
Uh-huh.
I didn't think I was, and oh yeah, it was scary.
Mm-hmm.
That was the only thing that scared me.
I think that's got to be the best way to play horror games now.
Yeah, Resident Evil 7. I mean, I play. Okay, so the demo came out, obviously, so I did that in VR stupidly, and scared myself as it was supposed to do. Then I played the game all the way through normal, just on basic TV play, and then I tried playing it VR. I got like a third of the way through, but it was so
scary.
Even knowing everything that was coming up and going to happen, it was so much worse.
It doesn't matter because it has the headphones right there, so you hear literally everything around you. And any way you look, everything's creepy, and then you can't see everything. You only see where you're looking.
And the head, like, obviously it's a fixed camera when you're playing on the TV, so obviously everything's going to be where it is supposed to be when things happen.
Right.
So there was a moment when John was over and was playing RE7, and you're crawling underneath the house trying to get through to a different room, and there was a point I got to it, like stopped just before I'm like, oh fuck. I remember what's going to happen right now. The lights are going to go out. Then the woman's going to show up, and I'm going to piss my pants right here on the stream.
And I said that too. I was like, no, it was a different moment, but it was somewhere along the lines of what
it
you
was
talked
the
about.
guy breaking through the wall.
Yeah, I was like, well, where is he? And then breaks through. Ah!
Yeah, so I scared you with that because I knew that was coming. But then, the woman was going to happen. So I was sitting there. I'm like, okay, like prepping myself.
I'm ready.
So I went to the spot to activate the little cutscene or whatever. And I closed my eyes. So I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'm just going to listen for it. All right, it'll happen. But as I closed my eyes, I didn't realize that I leaned forward in like a fetal position. So I was waiting. I'm like, man, this is taking a long time. So I actually finally opened my eyes up, and the lights came on like at the same time so John could see it on the TV. I was like in the model, in her shoulder. And we're all like, wah! It's still jumping and everything.
I remember that.
But yeah, I can't imagine that they're not doing Resident Evil 8 like that.
Well, they remade Resident Evil 2, which looks amazing.
Right. Yeah,
it looks so good.
They need to start doing that more with games, just remaking them.
Yeah, they seem to be going on that path of doing that.
Just like movies. Oh yeah. Way better for video games though.
Yeah. So yeah, I agree with the horror game experience. That was definitely good. Job Simulator was fun.
They need to actually do that. Whatever beef they have with each other, they need to just squash it and do that Silent Hills one.
Oh, Kojima?
Yeah.
Or not Kojima, sorry. Wait, no, Kojima's the guy. Where did he work? Fuck.
Sony.
Konami. Yeah. No, it's not Sony. Konami.
Oh, like Fallout not giving the rights to Rift because Fallout, the makers of Fallout helped make the Rift a little bit, and Rift just like, yeah, no, I don't care that you helped us. We're not gonna give you any. That's why Fallout's not on the Rift.
Okay.
You have to get like special things for it.
No, I know Konami like fucked over Kojima. That's why he left and is doing his own thing with Death Stranding. But yeah, no, they got their casino machines that are pumping out money over Japan, so they're good. They're good.
They'll make it work. They'll be back.
But yeah, that's really the only horror game that I'd be looking forward to.
Really? Not like what do you think of like an Evil Within?
Number 2 got too like Resident Evil-y, not like it lost to me it looked like it was losing the survivalness-y. Okay. It was a little too action packed. Like the first one was all like, it felt more like Outlast. Is that the right game I'm talking about? Where you have the camera.
Oh, the green.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So the first one was a lot like that in a way to me. The second one felt more like a Resident Evil, like where you have massive amounts of ammo.
Okay. Do you think that'd be bad for VR though?
I don't think so.
Okay.
No,
Dead
I think
Space for
that'd
VR.
That would be sick.
That'd be
Or,
really
that would be sick.
Is it Alien Isolation?
That one I think
any game
has
with
VR.
Any game with massive amount of ammo for like an assault rifle is just amazing for VR. It's so much fun. Anything you can reload, tons of fun. Changes the whole experience.
I thought Alien Isolation was a 360 game. But something like that could work where the aliens are like in the vents and shit.
No, yeah, it absolutely would.
And you got the little scanner radar thing that they have in those.
I thought it was VR for
I could be wrong, I don't know.
I thought they might have made a VR one for it.
No.
No? I thought they did.
It's too old for the game. I think it was a 360 game.
Yeah.
360?
Yeah.
I think so, yeah. I think it was that old.
No. Because you can play it on PC.
That doesn't
that
don't mean anything.
What am I talking about?
I played Battlefront 2, the original one on PC. That's a 2005 game.
PS2. But yeah, Job Simulator is obviously fun. We talked recently about Beat Saber and how that's been a blast. I have not played it still.
Oh my gosh, what's wrong with you?
Like I said, the setup thing.
I know, but it's so much fun. You can just stand in one place. And
yeah, but the desk is right there. There's not that much room.
Oh man, yeah, I don't know. You might smack some things.
Yeah, exactly.
Once you start smacking
just take your bed and just go like this and put it up.
So I'm moving everything down here. Yeah, I need to, but it's a hassle.
It is so much fun.
The other than RE7, the only other actual game, like full-length game that I've started in VR, because you mentioned Skyrim, is Borderlands 2. They had a VR mode that came out for that.
Yeah,
that
really
was really cool. Like seeing the cell shading world and you're in it.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's really cool.
They've made a lot of systems where you can go into the game, play it normally at your desk, but have the VR headset on. Makes it way better.
Yeah.
You actually want to know what I found out a little while ago? If you haven't seen The Lion King, it's a VR world. They filmed it in a VR world.
It's all 3D, so
I don't.
Well, no, because what I mean by that is it's a world of itself. Like they didn't just take like scenes and made it cinematic, like like how they do animation. But it's like you can start at Pride Rock. You put the goggles on. You start at Pride Rock. You can walk to the shadowy area.
Okay, so it's a VR experience.
Yes.
Oh,
that's how they made it.
Well, that's how 3D movies are made. You build all the assets and then you take a 3D camera and go around things. Yeah. But that's cool that they have that experience available for people.
And that's actually how some of the actors and actresses did their scenes. Like they put them in this big giant white room and they practiced the scene.
That's
and then
smart.
Then they put the goggles on them. And then they just did it.
That's smart. If you have those assets ready to use, and you can help the actors that way know like where they are and what to look at. Because other than that, it's just like look at this green wall, or interact with this thing.
Which makes VR make acting easier for actors. Because you visualize it.
I'm actually looking at a little lion.
Yeah, and if they can still capture all the facial stuff that they need to, then
Another thing about it is entertainment parks where they're doing similar things. Like they had at Dave and Buster's ride.
I remember that.
And it was really, really, really cool. You'd like shoot dinosaurs and stuff like that.
Take pictures of them and stuff like that.
It was really cool. It's crazy how much VR has just interacted with our world.
Yeah, I think a lot of Disney World things have them now, don't they?
I don't think so.
I know Great Escape used to have one. I don't know if they still do. I haven't been there in years.
It's hard to keep up.
But personally, I thought that was dumb. They put it on a roller coaster. I'm like, I just want to enjoy the roller coaster.
Oh yeah, they put it on the one that's out
Demon.
front.
Yeah.
Screaming Demon.
I was just like, nah, I'm good.
I would like to at least experience it to see if I liked it.
I feel like I would have yacked.
It was okay.
Yeah.
Like you shoot at aliens and stuff like that. It was okay, but it's still kind of lame. Because it's such a short ride. Like,
right.
It's not.
Yeah, you got to put it on a long ride. You can't put it on like Screaming
Demon's got like a couple twists and turns, then you're done. Like
one flip, two.
Maybe Boomerang. Boomerang's longer than Screaming Demon.
It's just because the pauses though.
It's just because
Comet probably would be a lot better.
I feel like Comet's a bad idea because how you gonna set up that whole system on a wooden roller coaster?
Semantics.
Semantics is get everyone electrocuted.
Yep.
Just reopen the Nightmare.
Good times.
That would be nice. That would be a great way to do cinema right there. Is the Nightmare roller coaster with VR. That would suck. I would cry.
Nightmare was an indoor one where somebody is it allegedly or did they actually lose their arm?
I don't remember.
Oh, I don't know. It was just an indoor dark roller coaster where you couldn't see.
So the reason they closed it is somebody put their arms up and they hit a rafter and their arm completely came off, so they closed it.
Oh, is that why they closed it?
Huh. That is the reason I have heard, and people have told me. Nobody from Great Escape has told me that.
I thought the reason was because it broke down like daily.
Mm-hmm.
That is probably
and it cost way too much.
That's probably the case, but the urban legend is somebody lost their arm. Right?
Urban legend. Huh. I don't know. Okay.
I think wasn't that before Six Flags though?
Yes.
That's why. That's why they got rid of it because Great Escape was broke.
Okay. What kind of game? If you can make one game VR, whether it's past or something down the road, what would you want a VR? Well, okay, let's stick with past. What game that has come out that you've played do you want a VR experience like Borderlands or Doom or Skyrim.
That's the thing though. Skyrim and Fallout were the ones that I wanted in VR.
You got them, yeah.
And I didn't get Fallout because I'm not making all the fixes to play Fallout, and I'm definitely not getting a Vive because that's why am I buying both of them? That's expensive as heck.
Right.
Yeah. You know, one of the games.
Dying Light.
There you go.
Cool.
Dying Light.
Yeah.
That would suck. That game is so scary.
Especially at night.
Oh my god.
Yeah, when you're running, chased by those freaking things.
How would that work though? How would you run?
Your controller.
Your controller.
It's just like you're playing.
It's the same. It's the same thing as a
Oh,
controller.
you would just keep the VR.
You have the VR set on,
can
and
look
you'd
around.
be crying
Okay.
because it's terrible. I would be crying. That would be terrible. I already cry when I'm playing that game normally.
Such a good game though.
Oh, it's so good.
Weren't they making the second one? Or
Yeah, they're making a second one. Yep. Second one's
gonna-
coming out.
That's gonna be a good one. I remember I liked that game, but I'm just not good at those type of survival horrors.
So good.
It is a good game. I'm just terrible at it.
The story was really good, but that would make me cry. Yeah, that would be a really good one.
I don't know if it would work, and I think it would not be very great. It would be probably very terrible. It'd be kind of like the Batman and the Spider-Man thing, where it's kind of like you just shoot the webs. There's no real story, but like the game that's been on my mind a lot lately is Infamous. I'd like to see a VR version of Infamous.
The thing about all these games is they're probably going to be put into VR kind of situations. Because they already have. A lot of them already have. Payday, literally, when VR came out, they remade their game so you can play in VR. Payday's a bank robbing game, and you literally rob banks
in VR.
And it's broken, but it's not broken like broken. It's like OP.
Yeah.
Like you have such an advantage if you have a VR headset. Because you can unlock safes while shooting people.
Yeah, I don't know how Infamous would work.
Yeah.
I mean, you could do it, but just like
not the way that the game actually is intended.
Infamous
to be
is
played.
third person,
Right.
so you'd have to make it first person.
Right.
Which would ruin.
Otherwise, why?
Oh wait, is BioShock?
Ooh,
BioShock would be an awesome.
Is it? It's not VR.
No.
No.
That would be sick.
It's too late.
They haven't made.
That would be sick.
I think they stopped after
Infinite.
Yeah.
Oh
man, the first
Infinite,
BioShock in VR. No.
Infinite just so totally confused me. But I was like when you get to the end, I'm like, oh my gosh, I know that BioShock has a few endings. Is there different endings? No, there's no different endings. That's the ending.
What?
You don't get it
what are you talking about?
Infinite.
Oh.
You only get one ending.
Yeah, Infinite's one ending. The other ones are two.
Infinite was
I couldn't
really
finish
good
BioShock.
game.
Scared me too much.
Oh.
Really?
The first one scared the crap out of me.
When I first played it, yeah.
Jump from the ceiling screaming at me. I was done. I'm like, nope, not doing it.
When I got older, and I was like, okay, this isn't gonna scare me. I'm just gonna play the game. I got through it, and it is one of the most enjoyable games I've ever
I
played.
could probably do that now, but I just don't want to go back and play them all.
I would just play the first one.
Back then, that I was always playing at night, so I'm like, yeah, I'm not doing this.
I played one because I got two.
I played them all.
And I got 1 and 2 because I was planning on getting Infinite, but I enjoyed every single one thoroughly. I think Infinite was my favorite.
I say one's my favorite. Infinite's definitely good.
BioShock 1.
Well, yeah.
Out of all the games out of that year, that one looked the prettiest.
Yeah.
It looked really visually so good.
It's a classic in itself, you know.
It's so good.
Nobody's ever done a game like
it's
that.
It's so
story.
It's so in depth too. There's so much detail to it.
I think there are some games that need that, and that's what I want in a game. I don't want these how Black Ops didn't come out with a campaign. I was like, I wish you didn't do that. Black Ops was one of your leading storyline ones. I wish they made a campaign.
They learned that in Modern Warfare, the new one. They're doing that. No blackout mode in it. I don't think I've ever played a BioShock game. Well, you should. But I've seen people play it, and it looks really good. Yeah, they're
so much fun.
They're visually amazing.
So much fun.
First one scared the crap out of me.
And how it has even though it's an action. It's an action game. There's RPG elements to it.
There's so much puzzle too.
Yeah,
yep.
I love the RPG element to it. You can
so
level up
in-depth.
certain powers that you use a lot. you're probably going to use all the powers, but there are like certain ones that you're going to use because you just are like, these are my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and each one is powerful in itself. Like, I use the fire and the ice one a lot.
Yeah.
More than I probably should. And then, like, in Infinite, that one devil one that you got in the beginning, I think I only used that once.
Oh, really? I think I used that a lot.
There's so much to that game.
But yeah, I'd pick Bioshock.
That's a good solid choice. Trying to think. What was enjoyable this first person? I mean, if they could...
Well, I mean, they're kind of doing it already with one.
Okay, it's a basic answer, but, I mean, they gotta be making a Call of Duty VR eventually, right?
I
mean, there's so
Or
much.
at least,
so,
like,
yeah.
it's a first-person shooter, they could
there's
do that.
There's a
Knockoffs.
ton of first-person shooter VRs.
Exactly.
Yeah. I don't see
That
why
are
they
really
wouldn't.
good. There's, like, one that's exactly like Counter-Strike.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, knowing Activision and how they're, lack of a better word, cash cows.
Mm-hmm.
If they see the money in it, they'll do it.
Oh, for sure.
Lack of a better word, no, that's exactly the right word.
Yeah.
Literally all they do.
Oh yeah, let's give them a full game and then kind of chop it into bits, and we're just gonna give them that Destiny. Oh, when I found out about that, I was so mad. But it's such a good game. It could have been.
It could have been a lot better
yes.
than it was.
Oh my gosh, it could have been so much better. I've heard some of the theories of like what they intended it to be in the beginning when they first started. Could have been a lot better.
They should have just never gotten rid of Halo and just kept doing that.
Well, that was yeah.
Well, yeah, Bungie. Yeah.
Bungie's just like, yeah, no.
Well,
never mind.
you
Let's try
know
Destiny.
how it is. It's kind of like move on to a different project. There are people who want to continue the project. Go ahead, let them continue the project. Buy the rights.
Unfortunately, they didn't. They made it look good, but other than that, the story was meh.
Yeah, I didn't like 4.
And
5 was alright.
5 had cool multiplayer that no one got into apparently.
I don't know
But-
why, because
but
it's so
people
much
still
freaking
playing it.
fun.
It was awesome, but
So
like,
much fun.
But like the story was still bleh.
Yeah, it was alright.
They just kept trying to refresh everything and like, yeah, that's not gonna happen. You already lost out on this cash cow.
Yeah.